What's poppin', billionaires gang? How you guys doing? It's your boy Spice. Welcome back to my channel. I wish you all compliment of the season. Happy holiday to you guys. Hope you guys are having fun. So guys, in this season I've decided not to just stay idle, right? I decided to give you guys something very important. As you guys know, we are approaching a new year, right? And right now determines how the 2022 is going to be. So your proper planning right now determines how 2022 will look like. So that's why I decided to give you guys this, so that when you're resuming to trade, you'll be able to implement all these things I want to talk about in this video. If you're a day trader, if you're a scalper, or probably a swing trader, right, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to identify market direction. So most of the problem we traders face is not knowing which direction the market is going to every day. All right. And of course, if everybody knows which direction the market is going to, everybody will become a billionaire right now. All right. But guys, what I want to show you guys is a very important secret. And trust me guys, if you use this, you will thank me for that, right? So I'm going to be teaching you guys two ways to identify market direction every day. So quickly guys, I'm going to be taking you guys to my chart where I'm going to be showing you guys everything, right? So the first thing we're going to be talking about is how to identify market direction every single day using the H4. What you want to do every single day when you wake up, probably during the London or the New York session. Let's say you wake up just at this point, right? If you check this last candle right here, this last candle closes 6 o'clock London session. That is, the session will be opening in 2 hours when this candle closes. All right, so this candle that closes here already told us a lot of things about what is going to happen in the market. So all you're going to be looking for is mark the highs and the lows that you can find, right? Remember, right, if you're going to be doing this, you're going to be taking account of recent price data. It's very important. So what you want to do in this case is you want to locate the highs. So this is the latest highs. Of course, this is another high here, but right here you can see price push back up. Right after pushing back up, price crashed to the downside just at this point here. All right, so making this zone here our latest high. Don't forget recent price data. All right, so you want to mark that. All right, and you want to mark our latest low. All right, this is our low that I can find right now. All right, so all we are going to be working on, all right, is just this circle right here. Right, this circle means a lot to us right now. All we can see right now is that the price is still on a downtrend. All right, so the price is still on a downtrend. And how do I know it's on the downtrend? You can see the previous low, all right, and this red broke the previous low right here, all right, putting us to be on a downtrend for now. So all you have to do is just make sure that when the session opens, right, you want to continue to follow the direction that the H4 has shown you. All right, of course you can use this alone, right? You want to combine it with your confirmations, or probably MBG strategy. If price break above here, we'll continue to look for buys. All right, and if price doesn't break and continues down, we'll continue to look for sales. Right, so how do you trade this? If you play one more candle, because the session hasn't opened just at this point here, now the session hasn't opened, so you want to wait for session to open so that you can look for your entries. Right, at this point here you can see that price broke above the recent highs, and with this candle closes 2 hours after London session already open. All right, so if I were you in this case now, I won't be looking for any other thing than looking for buys. So let's say for peradventure you get into buys somewhere at this point here. All right, you get into buys somewhere at this point here, and your stop loss is probably below this one, because you know that if price break below this point here, you're going to continue to look for sales just at that point. All right, so let's say peradventure you put that there and you target probably 1 to 2. Let's play. So you can see price hits our target just immediately. All right, that's just the power of it. All right, so I can go on and give you example of this, right? And what I want you guys to do is please go and sit down and try to backtest this and see the beauty that this has to offer. Me personally, the way I trade this, my approach on this is, just use it to determine what direction the market is going to, right? Of course, I look for my entries on the lower time frame. If you look at this point here where price pushed this down here, automatically we know that we're looking for sales, All right, so this has becomes our highs and this has become our recent low. What I want to do now is wait for session to open on this new day. This candle closes 2 hours before the session opens, just like we had it here, right? That we had this trade right here, right? The candle closes 2 hours before the session opens, and if you look at this closely, you can see that this zone here becomes our recent highs. All right, and the recent highs has been broken above. Right, so what we want to do right now is we're going to be looking for buys. Play this one more time. All you see was price continue pushing to the upside. All right, you can then get into the trade, or probably make sure that your confirmations are met before getting into it. Don't just trade it randomly. All right, you probably push your stop loss just right below here, right? So all you do is just play that, all right? And as you can see, we can see a very strong candle. All right, just this strong candle alone, right? If you're a day trader or probably a scalper, just that one strong candle has given us everything we need. So this is very, very effective when it comes to you being a scalper or probably being a day trader. It partially works for swing traders, but then guys, I'm going to be giving you what to use if you're a swing trader, right? That is going to be our second point, right? So for now, guys, you can see only this candle alone is around 40 pips. So 40 to 50 pips as a day trader is enough, right? So if you continue to play that, right, you can see price continue to fly to the upside, just as simple as that. So let's move to another last example that I'm going to be giving you guys. All right, this is another day that we are staring at. All right, and what we want to do in this new day is to keep trading. All right, and if you look at this point here, this candle here closes by 6 o'clock, right? That is 2 hours before the session opens, before London session opens. All right, so you want to pay very good attention to that. And what can you see right here? You can see the recent highs being broken to the upside. Right now, what the market is telling us is that we are still on an uptrend, so we are not selling, right? Not until something weird happens. And after playing one more candle right here, this zone here becomes our highs, and this zone here becomes our recent low. Here at this point here, this is 2 hours. This candle closes 2 hours after the session opens, right? So probably we want to get into the trade, right? I don't advise you get into the trade randomly. If we play that, right, what we can see right here is price moved up, all right, just like that, right? So you can use this one to know which direction the market is going to every blessed day. All right, so all you have to do is just look at the H4, look at the recent highs and lows, mark them out, understand which direction the market is going to, and after understanding that, combine your strategy with that. Then trust me guys, you'll be profitable. Which brings me to my second point, right? This second point is good for swing traders, it's also good for day traders, and also amazing for scalpers. All right, so it's learning how to use highs and lows of the week to determine which direction the market is going to every single day. All right, so what you want to do is use the first candle that opens, all right, in the week. All right, so on Sunday, there's only one H4 candles every Sunday, and that candle is very, very important. And so what you have to do is combine the only candle on Sunday plus the first candle on Monday. On the H4, don't forget guys, on the H4, you want to cap that, right? And you combine that to the second candle, all right, the lows of the second candle, right? If this candle here moves below here, we're going to cap anywhere, right? The lows of the two, right? So when we combine the two of them together, the highs and lows of them is called the highs and lows of the week. All right, so just at this point here, what we can see is this is the highs, right? This is the highest point that the market went to, all right, and this is the lowest point that the market went to. All right, so how do we trade this? All right, so we trade this in a very simple way. All right, if the H4 candle closes below this point here, you're going to continue to look for sales. All right, and if the H4 candle closes above this point here, you're going to be looking for buys. Now let me give you an example on how you can trade that. So we just play. So when we play, what we saw here was a strong break to the downside. All right, please guys, things to note, right? You have to make sure that the H4 candle closes before you make your decision on the direction. If you're using highs and lows of the week, the H4 candle has to close. That confirmations has to already have been given. All right, you have to have the confirmation. All right, and not just week, right? We're not talking about week. If the candle week above that, right, that is not it. It has to close, right? It has to close below that. All right, so after we have this close below here, just at this point here, me personally, I'm just going to combine this. I'm very, very big when it comes to using this on my strategy. So let's say peradventure you get into the trade somewhere around this point here. Probably you wait for a retracement back up before you look for your sales. Then price should still continue to go to sell. All right, so in a situation where you have price, you know, break below this point here and it's immediately bounce back to the upside and close above, you change your bias from sells to buys just immediately. So you watch this only tells you where the direction of the market is going, so you have to obey and respect it at all time. Let's keep playing. As you guys can see, price continue to push to the downside. Price even continue to push even deeper to the downside. So right here you can see that price broke above this point here. So immediately, let's look at 19 to 23, right? So immediately we saw price break above this point here. All we want to be doing now is to start looking for buys. All right, so that's just how to use this. All right, this is very, 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 very profitable and very, very, if you really knows how to combine this with your strategy and if you really knows how to use it, is very, I can guarantee you 100% that is very effective. Right, very, very, very effective using highs and lows of the week to determine which direction the market is going to. Right, this is what I do. Right, don't forget guys, don't use this strategy alone. All right, you have to combine these with your, you know, with your confirmations, with your strategy. So this is how I basically trade every day. And so guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope the video was very helpful for you guys. I'm glad I'm able to share this with you guys. I'm glad that New Year is another beautiful start for you. All right, so you want to make sure that you do everything right. Please guys, do everything right. And also guys, I'm having a 5-day marathon webinar, right, where I'll be teaching people, right, how to trade, how to use my strategy, how to be profitable. All right, the same strategy that made me pass my Forex Fund challenge and also got me my payout. Like I make the video and show you guys how I got my payout and everything for my Forex Funds. So guys, I'm going to be teaching this strategy and we're going to be trading live and we're going to be spending 4 hours or more every single day together with the students. Right, I believe the best thing to do is not just for, you know, making videos and telling you guys to go and watch the video and all that. If every trader has their own weakness and every trader has their own strength, all right, so pinpointing everything live to you might make everything even more easier than just, you know, sending videos out for you to watch or probably telling you to go to my website to watch my video and all that. All right, so that's why I'm having this 4 hours every day, right, for 5 days. I'm going to be spending with my student and also we're going to be live trading. I'm going to be teaching the advance of this strategy, right? So if you're interested, you can join the Telegram channel on the description box below. Then every details that you need to join the webinar, the 5-day webinar, every single details you need is already on the Telegram channel. And even if you don't want to join the webinar, right, you can just join the Telegram channel. Let's be family. And if you have any question you have about this strategy, then definitely I'm going to be explaining that to you. So guys, hope I've been able to impact your life one way or the other on how to identify market direction, right? And if so, please guys, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel because I'll be dishing out more quality content for you guys. Thank you for watching this video. God bless you and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now guys.